Hi everyone, I'm back to show you a bit more on our first sweater, my first sweater. So now we're up to starting our knit and purl, which is stocking stitch. So what we're going to do now with the pattern, it's asking you on the right side here to knit one, then increase into the next stitch, then knit two. And we're going to repeat that all the way across. So what we're going to do is we're going to knit one stitch. Now to increase, all right, we're going to knit into the front, then turn it around and knit into the back. So that's one stitch now become two. All right, now we're going to knit two stitches, and then we're going to increase again. So what we're doing is going in like we normally would, go to knit, around, come back through, but we don't take it off. What we're going to do is go round to the back of that stitch on the left hand needle and go through, knit that, bringing it back through, then taking that off. So that's your second stitch. Now we're going to knit two. Now we're going to increase into this stitch. So we're going to go in through like we would normally knit, bring it back. I'm turning it just so you can see. And then you're going to go through into the back of that same stitch, knit, bring it back through, then off. Right, knitting two again, knit into the front, and then the back of that stitch, and back again. So we're going to continue that, 1, 2, now increase, so knit, round into the back of that stitch, same stitch, and off. Knit two, knit into the front, and into the back, and knit. And carry on doing that all the way across until the last 3 stitches. And now we're going to increase into the next stitch, into there, and then we're going to knit the last 2 stitches. Now I'm doing the extra small, so you should finish off with 41 stitches. Then when I turn, this is when we just carry on up now doing stocking stitch. So this is our purl row, and you'll know that by doing all the little bobbles on the back. And there's all your bobbles for your purl. Excuse me. So now I'm going to show you. So we'll put that one away for now. Now this is my sleeve that I've done before. All right, so I've finished it to the length that it's asking us, which is 34 centimeters. Now I want to show you how to cast off. Now we're going to knit. When you're casting off, you must have 2 stitches on your right hand needle. Also, when you are casting off, please make sure that you do it nice and loose. All right, and what I do is once I've gone over, I actually just bring that stitch out a little bit more, so it's a much bigger, not too big, but a little bit bigger than it was before. All right, so when I come to do the next one, you must have 2 stitches on there. Then that one you lift up, and because you've made that a little bit bigger, it's not going to be pulling on. So I just gently pull up that one. Then there's my second stitch I'm doing onto the right hand needle. I then pick up that one and over. And just raise that one up just ever so slightly, not too tight. And then lift it up. All right. And lift that one up and over. You'll get used to doing it as you keep going along. All right, so just raise it up a little and then lift it up and over. Now that's what's happening, is you're casting off. And when you cast off, unless it says in the pattern, you cast off on the right side, which is our net side. Now, if I didn't cast off on my knit side, I'll just show you by doing a few stitches, and I'm casting off on my right side. So don't get me wrong here. I just want to show you what it's going to look like when you cast off on the wrong side. So same thing, 2 stitches on the right hand needle, lifting up and over, lifting up and over, lifting up and over. All right, so now I've knitted. I'll take that off for now just to show you. Now, if I cast off on the purl side, which I just did to show you, see the difference that you're going to get? You're going to get it nice and flat on your right side. And it's really good to make sure that it's nice and neat, especially when it comes time to sewing up. So you've got that compared to that. All right, so if you see that stitch happening, that means you've done it on the wrong side. Okay, so I'll just take that back now so I can continue. And what we are going to do is I will carry on across, knitting the rest of the stitches and casting them off as I go, and then I will show you what happens at the end. All right, so just bear with me and we'll be back shortly.